Hello, brothers and sisters. I'm and welcome to my page. My page is about common sense, but I try to keep it down, not to the nitty gritty. Under 10 minutes. If it goes over 10 minutes, that means there's something very, very, very important. And not important to liberals, libertards, people believe in God, people like to smoke, people like to drink, people like ayahuasca, people like DMT. Listeners' discretion is advised. Going down the rabbit hole, not up your asshole. Going down the rabbit hole, not up your asshole. Okay, alright. So, this is a continuation of my other video about being paranoid is your wealth and your health and minding your own goddamn business. Because most of you are fucking parasites and you need to die. Most of you are EDBs, emotional douchebags, and NPCs. Non-playable characters. That means you can't think for yourself. You was programmed. Like you believe in religion. You're fucking programmed, man. You just don't understand how to do any research. You believe in Jesus, but you don't know about the older religions, more powerful deities that ever existed. You don't know nothing about that shit. You just believe, okay? But it's okay. You can be a theist all your life. Theists are basically those people who are religious, okay? Who believe in their God as real, all right? Not theoretically. All right, gonna make that very clear. But please understand, if you got any comments, questions, insults, or roast you put it down below. Because I'm not your hoe. You're a whoremonger, right? I don't care how people see me on the internet. I don't make videos like that. There are some people who are not rich that defame my character, but they're not rich, so I can't sue them. I'm like 50 Cent. You don't want to come after me. Stay the fuck away from me. I don't want no trouble. I know how to sort to the court system work because my ex, who was a virgin, and I got her ass in court. So I'm just basically saying, hey, you fuck with me, I'm going to find certain ways to stop your ass. And it's going to work because I got the spirit on my side and you don't. Because you're trying to hurt an indigo. You can't hurt Jesus. That's dumb. But anyway, this video is not about those things. My video today's topic will be about psychics in the court and traveling abroad. Now, lo and behold, way back in 2000, I'm telling you right now that I used to believe in psychics. I used to believe in that shit a little bit. Like, is there some sort of mystical force behind Peter Popoff or these charlatans in the church? Joyce Myers, okay, Joel Osteen. Is there some sort of mystical power that they have to bring all them people in the church, feeding off the people's stupidity? And so they don't even distribute that money out, so they keep it in pocket of themselves, because the church is the devil's house. Technically it is, because you're doing services for shouting the same shit. They're not doing shit. The church is supposed to help their people. Tax-free. But y'all don't know that. But let me just go on down the rabbit hole now here. Understand that when I think about a church, I'm thinking about psychics and all the mystical shit that's out there. Please understand this. That if you don't hear your third voice in your head, your third other reason rather than your own subconscious, something's wrong with you. Because when I go to court and then I get these troubles because somebody's angry at me for some misunderstanding or whatever it is, or a person is not very comical and the person is very sensitive, okay, there's a lot of knuckleheads out there. They want to try to see what kind of money they get out of you, okay, because that money is a form of energy. And I say this all of the time. If you have children, that's a form of energy too, because those children are like money, or it can be used as sacrifice, right? Like the child trafficking thing that happens with CPS and all across the board, because I'm dealing with that right now. I already told you this now. It's coming. It's coming. When I tell World War III is coming, it's here now because my daughters were removed. I mentioned this before it happened. All right. So I'm a special individual, a special Schizo-Indigo child. Okay? So I say this. If your mind is focused so much on courts or these evil deities that are extorting people out of their families, their funds in the courts, there should be psychics. There should be psychics in the court. Don't you agree? If they're real. When I first encountered a psychic, that first psychic told me my first ex-wife was the one. And when I mean the one, I'm a one that is loyal, 110%, actually 200%. If I beat the fuck out of that bitch, she's loyal. She knows my quality and worth. She knows that when I put my hand on any person, the hand of God here, that means I love you. Just like the Bible, right? Because we are the people are God. Genesis chapter 1 verse 26, it said, let us create man in our image. So ye are all gods. Jesus said this too. You can read it in the Bible. Bible. But you know how theists would take it out of context. We are living in the Matrix. And if you want to escape, you cannot have attachments. I'm going off the side of a tangent. I digress. Sure. That's why you have to get the hell out of here. Okay? So if the psychics are real, my point, under 5 minutes, then they should be in the courts. If psychics, we don't even need psychics. We can use AI now. AI is your lawyer. But they will not allow it because the AI, you can program the AI with all of the stipulations. Things should not be costing anything for nobody now because of AI. My daughters was taken wrongfully because of my civil rights was violated. And I went to the court and I got in trouble with the law in the past for doing the right thing. Wanting to give free. You can't do that. They're not looking at that. The courts don't work that way. You need to pay a lawyer. You need to pay a lawyer, and that's how the system extorts you. They're not protecting the people. They're protecting their what? Their pockets, motherfucker. They are protecting their pockets. That's why they use word limbo, to confuse you. You can't escape that shit until the aliens come down and free our asses from this tyranny of lizards, or you want to call them. I don't think all lizards are bad. Okay? I don't think all lizards are bad. They just need to survive. Okay? There are different species amongst us. And sometimes they have to feed off of human blood in order to survive. So we have to make a substitute. We have to make a synthetic for them. We can do it. We can all work together. All the races of, like, Star Trek universe. But if psychics does exist, then they better sign up for the motherfucking justice system, because I don't see none. I don't see it. I said goddamn psychics. A psychic will be super fucking wealthy, because you know why? They can see numbers. Yo, you don't need to travel back in time. You don't need, if you have psychics right now, the world will be a better fucking place. I swear to you not. Now, so that's the one topic I wanted to say. You know the conundrum of all of the problems in the world? We got these motherfucking knuckleheads in the courts going on hearsay, and they're being paid under the table because of everything's moved by money. Extorting men, extorting women who have children, shit like that. But if you have a psychic, you'll know what's going on. You'll notice this person is touching someone, and they probably won't be able to use the psychic because they need video footage. And that's another thing. You got the cameras. This is why I tell you guys, get the cameras on your body. You better have something. I am paranoid. I don't have to tell people I'm recording everywhere I go because I'm not hearing shit. Okay? I'll wait to the court of law. I'm allowed to record in the public. Okay? And if I'm in the bathroom with somebody, you're going to have to pay to see them fucking videos. If you know what I mean. Look at my fucking face. You think I'm fucking joking? If psychics are fucking real, we don't even need psychics. We just have cameras in everybody's house, not in the bathroom, right? We won't have to worry about these problems. The only problem is that when we have a situation like V for Vendetta happen, when you have a tyrant, that can be bad. But I don't see how having a chip in your arm, because you shouldn't be afraid of anything that's like right there, which can be removed. You know, people were talking about the chip. I don't mind being tracked. You ain't gonna see me move nowhere. You ain't gonna see me go nowhere. But, you know, when people put in the mark of the beast, they're thinking about religion. No, they're scared. They're pussies, okay? That's why I don't talk to religious people. Oh, you read something about the mark of the beast. We need the mark of the goddamn beast, so everybody can be taken track. So we know that where everybody's going. You want to go on a spring break? You want to go on a spring break, right? Okay, fuck psychics. You're a criminal. Why would you go on a spring break? To be free from all your duties? You want to commit crime? I just saw a video where spring break is being shut down because of all this rowdiness with these ignoramuses going to the beaches and causing trouble. Okay? So my next video will be about traveling abroad, okay? Because I'm still in Sierra Leone, guys. I'm gonna be out. It's hot like a motherfucker out here. It's hot like a motherfucker. But that's all I really want to say about psychics. Because I'm not your average man. I'm not your hater. Peace.